Hi, Deeply Divine here to do your monthly readings. This is for the sign of Taurus. This will be for May 7th through June 7th. I hope some of you have survived the retrograde. That has been awful. It's affected a lot of people this past time. Hope y'all liked y'all's readings last month. I know they weren't that great. They didn't have a lot of detail in them. This time, this one will. So, thank you to those who subscribed. Thank you to those who have liked, watched. And let's begin. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle your cards, Taurus. What I'm feeling is there's heavy shoulder. There's a lot of options that are running through your head. A lot of things happening all at once. You don't know how to handle it. Don't. Just don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, I'm going to say 5 cards. Something's telling me to pull 5 cards for each week. And go from there and see what's going on week by week. So let's see what comes flying out. Okay. Alright. So the first card that we got for the month is the 9 of Wands. And this is telling me that you're giving up the fight. That you're not going to sit here and argue no more. You're not going to sit here and put any more effort in any kind of situation that you're not seeing or reaping rewards. Okay. This is for the first week of May. Okay. So this is telling me that from last month, you had this success. You felt like you had all this success coming to you. Things were looking great. And the decision you made was looking great. And all of a sudden, something's come in. And it's just like, my hands are up. I'm not dealing with this right now. I've had enough. Let me just back up a little bit. The second card in the first week is the 10 of Swords. You're going to feel like you got stabbed in the back. This could be friend, family, foe. Someone who has really done a number on you. This could be a situation where you feel like you got ahead and now something's happened and it just, bam, you're stuck. You can't move. You feel like you're being pulled 10 times back and you can't get forward. This is that card. It's also telling me that there is, if you look in the cards, you can see that there's blue. And you see these birds. So I feel like you're going to be able to get out of this situation. It may not be what you want it to be right now, but you're going to be able to get away from this. Okay? Your second card is the Page of Wands. So you have a message coming to you. This message could be, I feel like this is from a friend, maybe a family member, where you have to make a decision on what to do with what you've been told. Okay, so this is a dire situation. If this is at work, this could be, you think you're going to do something one way, and someone higher than you is going to make you do another way. And it's deep down, that's not what you want to have happen, not what you want to deal with, but you're going to have to. Because he's holding the message, he's holding the criteria for you to move forward. And if this is a relationship, if you wanted to take this card to your relationship for the first week, this is also showing me that you have a message to your partner. It's like you feel stuck. Maybe you're depressed a little bit, and your partner is seeing this. And this is where you have to have faith that this partner who you give this message to is going to have your back. The fourth card for the first week of May, you have the Queen of Swords. Now, this honey right here likes to speak her truth. She's had enough. She's done with it. She's going to do what she's got to do to change the situation up. If that means she's got to change who she's around. So, with this being said, there could possibly be a move for some of you. Some of you possibly are contemplating getting out of a certain area, changing things up. You can't take it no more. This has just been too much, okay? Your fourth card is Terrific. And this tells me that I want to feel like important papers are going to be dealt with, that you're going to have to sign. I get the feeling of court here. Some of you may be dealing with somebody in court. These documents are very hefty. It's taking a toll. So this could be like child support, civil suits, a traffic ticket, things that are kind of hitting your pocket right now that really shouldn't be hitting your pocket. And you're just like, gosh, I've had enough. Okay. With that being said, for the first week, the overall energy that you have for the first week is the Seven of Wands. Okay. And like I told you last month, this is baby steps. To me, this is a bigger step than the Six of Wands. This is you getting to a point where you can actually breathe and move after the heartache, after the sorrows, after everything has messed you up. You know what I mean? So, looking at the overall of all 5 cards for the first week, I think something major has happened. Could have been a breakup. I can see that with the Ten of Swords and the Page of Wands, a message, and that where the Page of Wands is facing the Ten of Swords, it could have been a message of someone stabbing you in the back and the heart, and you just don't know how to handle it, and that's why you speak your truth, and maybe you have to take legal action to begin something, to get this corrected, because this person has stabbed you in the heart, and they have made you sour to a point, okay? Let's see what the second week holds. Okay. 3, 4. Ooh. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. So, the first card for the second week of May is Courage and Strength. They're asking you not to give up. Whatever situation you're in, don't give up. Don't put yourself down. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't feel like you have nobody on your side, because you do. Have courage and walk forward. Don't look back. That's what I keep hearing. Don't look back. Whatever's happening that's bad, let it go. Try to find the silver lining and go forward. Okay? The second card you got for the second week is Capricorn Devil. So there's a temptation here that some of you have thought about doing to get out of your situation. And I'm advising you with these next cards that you see, you have the 4 Swords and the 5 Wands, not to do it. Not to do whatever you're fixing to do to try to change the situation. If some things are going bad in your life, don't try to mess up with someone else's life, okay? Because it's going to have a repercussion of a fight. It's going to make you go down to your knees. You're going to have rest. And I also see someone really messing with you, okay? Now, the silver lining of this week is they told you to have courage. They showed you that if you're not careful and you fight against it and you don't keep going forward, okay, and you keep doing things that you're not supposed to, or you keep letting people control what you're doing instead of you moving forward, that, this could be your outcome. But what's really weird is you got 2, now this don't usually happen, 2 of the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Now this is the money, okay? This is big money. This is telling me, this right here is like getting your tax refund check, okay? It's a treasure chest. It's enough to get you by and make you live comfortably. This sucker right here is the big dough. You got some big dough coming. So whatever situation you're in right now, you may not see no good into it, but money's going to come. And you need to be aware of that, okay? So the third week holds. Okay. First card for the third week is the Fool. So you're going to take a risk. This risk is going to take you to a higher level of understanding yourself, understand the situation, people, friends, family. Okay, so take that risk and leap out. You need to. Your second card is the Three of Swords reversed. So you're going to come out of this heartache that you're feeling right now because you're not able to do what you think you need to be doing for your family, or in your love life you think that things ain't going right. It's fixing to change. The third card is the Magician, and it's telling me that you have the tools and you have the edge to do what you need to do. You just need to put the action forward. And what I'm saying here is you are, but you're going to be stuck up on it because you have the Five of Swords and then you have the Hangman. And the Hangman's reversed. So it's telling me you're not quite sure if you should yet, but I'm going to say with this card being in play afterwards, you might want to. Okay. So the last week holds. Ooh. And Taurus, how come you've not made a decision yet? I could have sworn that y'all had the Seven of Cups last month. What decision are you holding back? Okay. So, here we go. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, Page of Swords. Which means you have a stalker. Okay, and you have to make a decision about this person when you find out, 2 wands, or decision to walk away from your stalkers or walk away from those who hold you back. Okay, you are going to come out with the Hermit. You're going to let people know whether they like it or not. But here's where it gets tricky. You have the Seven of Cups. You're confused on how to tell these people this, or your lover this, or I kind of feel like family. I really do here. I feel like you are having some trouble with family and you just don't know how to get it across to them. Hey, this has got to change. And Three of Cups here with the Tower reverse. So this is telling me that your situation, once you make this decision to tell whoever off or to make your effort to go forward, will bring you in some prosperity, some happiness. Overflowing your cups of love, overflowing your cups with money, ability to be stable, ability to have what you need, okay? And then with the Tower reverse, you're not stuck in that situation that's been grounded. Your foundation is going to be steady. Maybe things had to happen so your foundation can get steady. It's not steady the way it is. It may look steady, but anybody can come over there and kick that sandcastle and there you go. And the last card, overall energy for that week, was the Six of Cups. And this tells me that you're going back to simpler times, simpler days, simpler things that you felt happier for. And I'm going to advise you on that, okay? Sometimes we go back in our past and we think about all the great things that would happen to us. And in that past, we kind of neglect that negativity that has happened. And when we do that, we don't take in consideration of what lessons we learn. So I feel like some of you need to let go of some things, some situations that are upsetting you, and move forward. Even if this is in your love relationship, if you're holding on to past grudges or past regret or past hurts or past dramas, it's time to drop it. You've got to let it go, okay? 1, 2, 3, okay. Alright, let's do the last week. Let's hope for some good cards, y'all. Okay. One more card, please. Okay. Okay, first card. We have Seven of Swords reversed. See this big boy? you don't have to pick up the pieces and walk away, because the decision you made in the third week has also, in the second week, has gave you the money and stability you needed. You cut out the right people in your life, and that's the key here, okay? If this is going for love, it's not a sticky situation. This person is not backstabbing you. They're not about to take their pieces and walk away, okay? The next card you have is Eight of Cups, and I just got done telling you, you see this, Eight of Cups is walking away from a situation you couldn't handle. Seven of Swords, you're not picking up the pieces to walk away. So this is telling me that you have finally gotten to where you needed to be stable, okay? You finally got in your relationship where you're stable. Maybe things had to happen that are bad for you to see your partner shine, okay? We go through things with our partner, we're like, oh my God, why are we going through this? Maybe it's time for you to see what they're able to do in a crisis moment, okay? And, you know, don't get upset because you are going through a crisis, but you need to be thankful that this person was stepping up to their game. Okay. Then we have the Three of Pentacles upright, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Something's not completed. Okay. This is about having the acknowledgement, having the success that you want when you have the Three of Pentacles, attaining that partner you want. So this is telling me that you feel not completed in this situation. You feel like that you're not getting the acromens you need to be upright. And that may be not because you're not stable, but it could be because all this bad stuff that's happened this past month that's really upset you, you've not let it go. So I'm going to advise you, once everything clears out, you need to get to a mind frame where everything's going to be okay. I got this, okay? You need to tell yourself you got this. A lot of you don't have the strength to tell yourself that. You feel like that if you give yourself that kind of situation and you give yourself that kind of lead, that you're just setting yourself up to fall. No, honey. You're setting yourself up to believe in yourself, and that's what you need right now, because right now you don't believe in yourself, and your courage has been down because of the things that have happened, and you need to understand that's not your fault. You can't control what's being thrown at you at this time. But if you go with the flow, it will actually get you where you need to be. The last two cards, with the death being the end of a cycle, okay? Also could be a Scorpio. And then here we got the King of Cups reversed, and it's reversed. So this is telling me that you, again, are still not feeling like you're adequate enough to have what's coming towards you. Whatever this may be. Love. It could be money. It could be the everything's going bad at work, and all of a sudden you're back at where you need to be, or you've got this success coming in. You don't feel like you deserve it. And they're asking you to let that go. You do deserve it. What do you think you did that was so wrong to lose it? Even in a relationship, you know, we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And if you feel like you've done a mistake, then own up to it. Confess it. Take pride in what your choice was, because it was a lesson you had to learn to get to the next step. And once you get to that next step, you can let go of those burdens. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 6 cards for your love life. And we're going to see what needs to be done immediate action-wise to help you get where you need to be. Okay? Let's see what's going on with the love. Because that was your general. And I feel like a lot of you are lost and misplaced because some things have happened here recently that's just off the charts. And you don't know how to handle it. It's like, if one more thing happens, that's it. I'm done. And don't be done. If you give up right now in the middle of the fight, how are you going to see what the ending result is? What's to say that that ending result could be you winning that fight and having success in the end? And that's just like I was saying, for those weeks with your love, it could change up, okay? You know, you need to let that person shine a little bit and show you what they're worth. You know, that's just how it goes in a relationship. Okay, one more. There we go. Alright. We have the Lovers, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. Ooh, going down. King of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so here we go. Here you go. You got the Lovers, who's beside the Knight of Wands. This is telling me that you have success in your love life. There is an offer for those who are single. Hey. It's not the king, though. This is not like a steady. This person will give you some kind of steady, but they're not steady yet, okay? The thing that gets me about this with your love life is we go to the Six of Wands. And this is telling me that you're trumping forward, but you're still holding on to that past. Whatever past regret you have with your partner, or if you're single, whatever past accidents or heartbreaks you had, you gotta let them go, okay, y'all? You gotta let this stuff go. If you're not letting it go, you're bringing that negativity back to you, and we don't want that. We don't want that kind of stuff. Come on now. No. Hell no. You just need that peace of mind, okay? This is also showing me that you have a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo male may have these kind of signs in them that you're either talking to, female or male. Like I said, it could go both ways. That's offering you love, genuine love, okay? And this is telling me this love can heal you. So give this person that chance, okay? I think that you kind of been backburning this person. Even if you're with them, you know, we all get busy in life. We don't show attention to our love partners, and we kind of like, well, give this person a chance, okay? And trust what they're able to do for you, you know? You need to open up and understand that you can't do everything. So I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope that someone you can find some clarity with this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I will see y'all next month. Thank you.